Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes on this glorious Saturday morning. Today I'm wearing my parrot top. I don't know if you can see. There we go. That'll hurt the eyes, won't it? There's been a report out from the NHS showing which are the worst hospitals in Britain. And these are truly terrifying numbers. Now, how do they find these out? Well, they look at what the sort of background average death rate is in a hospital. And then there's some that are higher than normal. It's a statistical approach. They use statistics in a lot of things. Certainly when I was in accounts, we'd use Benford's Law, which is incredibly useful and incredibly accurate. And if Benford's Law breaks, then you know something is amiss. And I'm not going to tell you what Benford's Law is. That's an exercise for you. Go and have a look at what Benford's Law is. But it is absolutely fascinating and holds true with any large data set of numbers. But looking at the statistics of these hospitals and seeing the death rates, some are as high as 50% more than other hospitals. And this, of course, will be quite worrying if that happens to be your hospital. Now, this doesn't mean that hospital is bad. That would be a false conclusion, because it may be that the area in which the hospital is in is subjected to, let's just say, being in a poverty-related area, and nothing kills people like poverty. Maybe in an area that has social problems, and again, that shortens lives. That leads to iller and sicker people. There's all sorts of factors in play. But it does give a basis of seeing where the worst hospitals are. Now, I'm not going to go through an entire list of, all 800 and whatever hospitals in Britain. That would take forever and would be entirely pointless. And of course, these statistics aren't themselves the smoking gun of anything wrong, but it does send up a little smoke signal, if you will, to say that something needs to be, attended to. There needs to be an investigation as to why these particular hospitals are so bad. Now, some of them are in what you would consider to be better areas than others, and yet are surprisingly bad. But the very worst is, I'm very surprised at the very worst. Let's put it that way. But I won't take, like I say, I'm not going to go through them all. But number 5 is the Norfolk and Norwich University Hospital NHS Foundation Trust. I think people die there because it takes so long to tell you the name of the hospital. People have aged out by the end of it. Number 4, East Cheshire NHS Trust. Number 3, County Durham and Darlington NHS Foundation Trust up in the northeast. Number 2, East Lancashire Hospitals NHS Trust. Predominantly, with the exception so far of the Norwich and Norfolk, they're all, in the north. And you kind of expect it, wouldn't you? What you don't expect is the worst hospital in Britain for abnormal death rates. It's the Royal Surrey County Hospital NHS Foundation Trust. Surrey, the richest county of them all, with the highest per capita income in Britain. You'd wonder, wouldn't you? You'd think, why? It's not as though there's a lot of problems of deprivation, surely. Well, you've got Slough, I suppose. Isn't that in Berkshire? I don't know. Used to be. I think it moves around a bit. Anyway, Surrey, worst hospital, the Royal Surrey County Hospital. So if you are in trouble and you do need to go into hospital, don't go there. Seriously, it's not worth it. Anyway, there we go. Of the top 10, none of them are in Scotland. I'm wowed. I'm wowed by that. Anyway, thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye.